Hello and welcome to this week's weekly vlog. How are you all doing? I'm doing alright. Had a lovely weekend just gone. It was a bank holiday weekend here in the UK, so everyone was off on Monday, which is why I didn't do my weekly vlog, but had an absolutely brilliant weekend with Ian's fam and had a really lovely Italian meal, and we all got really excited about going on holiday to Florida, which is in less than 37 days, so not long. And I've got like some, you know, hype material here, which I keep looking at it and getting really excited. But it's crazy because we booked it like more than half a year ago, and the time has just flown. Like, time lately is crazy, it just flies by. So soon we will be on our way, jetting our way to Florida to do all the parks and stuff, and I cannot wait. I'm so excited. My dad celebrated his 60th birthday this year. If you watch my previous vlogs, then you would have seen that we went out on the Avon River on a barge for the day, and it was really lovely. But this is also like kind of an extended celebration thing for his 60th, because it is like, if it's your first time going to Florida theme parks and that, then you know it is like an absolute adventure. So I'm really excited for him. It's his first time. He's not really been abroad that much. He's mostly been to places like Portugal and Mallorca. He went to Malta in like 75. So this is like a really big deal, and I know that he's going to absolutely love it. Little update on Maligos, he's doing so good. I've been keeping up with more frequent water changes, and his fins, his dorsal fin in particular, is like fully blue now. It's completely sort of grown back and it looks really, really strong. And it's funny because when he swims now, he kind of swims like he's gonna he's going too fast because he's got the strength back in his dorsal fin and it's not all tattered and frayed like it was before. So I'm really pleased. And yesterday he started building a bubble nest, and he's built bubble nests in the past, and it's not often that he does, and when he does I feel so happy because I know that he's happy. You know, he's thinking about having a family and getting another car and all this. So yesterday I saw that he'd started to build this bubble nest, and I was so happy. And then I went back to like check on him later on, and this bubble nest is like expanding. I don't know how many kids he thinks he's going to have. Definitely not going to be with me. I'm not into fish, so I'm disappointed for him that he hasn't got a woman in his life. But you know, that's just how it goes, I suppose, being a fish. So this is Maddie's tank, and I really want to show you his bubble nest. Look at that! It's so cool. It's absolutely massive. He's been working day and night for a woman. Where is he? Oh look, he's under it. He's guarding it. I think that's absolutely phenomenal. I wonder if you can see it. Oh, there he is. He's so stupid. Look at the size of that. That's absolutely amazing. Nice one, Melly. Oh, look at him flaring. That's his face. That's his cheeks coming out. He's called something else, but he's proper eggy right now. Can you see his eyes? He's off. So last week I worked on a really old song that was I wrote, I mean, years ago, maybe when I was like 25 or something, and it was called Reverie, and I sort of revamped it and called it Dark Reverie, and I released it sort of begrudgingly yesterday. I'm not sure why I was tentative about releasing it, but I felt tentative about releasing it because it's not really Dragon Age, and it's not really World of Warcraft, and it's not just a cover, it's an actual like original song. So I felt a little bit like maybe it's a bit out of place on my channel, but I refuse to make a second channel. I refuse. Okay, I tried it and it's not good, because then your work's all over the place, and I figure if you don't want to watch an original, then you just won't watch it. But then there's like this algorithm thing where if you don't watch one thing from like a subscriber, so say like you see an original up and you don't click on it, then you may not see other content from me because you didn't watch that one video, which is kind of stupid. But you know, if you select somewhere on YouTube, you can, you know, show all notifications from a subscriber. sorry, from like, you know, a YouTuber. And it will show you everything they upload on their channel rather than just the things that it thinks you want to watch. So if you only watch my whale parodies, then I think it only shows you things with whale parody in the title from me, but then that means you would not necessarily see my vlogs and stuff like that. So anyway, back to Dark Reverie. Yeah, I uploaded that yesterday, and it didn't really come out exactly how I wanted it, but that's just like the cons of being a really terrible composer. Like, I am not a skilled composer. People have asked me to write music in the past for them, and they've said, like, you know, can you create this for me or for my, like, an anthem or whatever, and I can't do it. Like, my composing takes me a very, very long time, and it's just, it's not good. You know, I'm really not good at it, and I'm not sure how to, you know, separate instruments up and make space for vocals and things. So what I had in my head for Dark Reverie didn't really come across on my computer when I was composing it, and I'm annoyed, because if I could just get it out of my head how I wanted it and straight into my computer, and that's how it sounded, exactly how I heard it in my head, then I would be happy. But that's not how it happened. But I'm still happy with it, but there are elements from the old version of Reverie that I wish I'd brought forward. Some very simple elements as well that I should have just kept, but you know, if you're a creative person, then you know sometimes it's very difficult to not go over the top, and I think I went a little bit over the top. But anyway, it's out now, so you can go and check that out if you haven't heard it already. I've also been releasing lots of Dragon Age Tavern songs. There's 10, and I've got the last one to record this week. Oh no, oh yes, it is this week. So I'm really gutted, because I loved singing these Dragon Age Tavern songs, and it feels like I've come to the end of like a really good Netflix series or whatever. Like, I'm so disappointed that I've almost finished recording those, but I will be, even though they're Friday surprises to my patrons, because I'm very passionate about Dragon Age, I will be releasing a compilation of the 10 Tavern songs on my Bandcamp. It will be for free, but you can tip if you want to, so stay tuned for those to be coming out on Bandcamp. But it won't be until after I come back from the Florida holiday, because a lot of them I have pre-recorded in order to release to my patrons whilst I'm away on holiday, so they continue to get uploads from me. So it probably won't be until the end of October that I will be releasing those on Bandcamp. Yesterday in World of Warcraft, the Mage Tower came back up again, and I decided to have a shot at my artifact challenge, which I'm doing as a Mistweaver monk, and I mean, I don't really know what to say about it, to be honest. I don't know if it's because I'm slower now than I used to be, but I'm finding it really, really tough, and I think it's just because I'm not that great at doing things really, really quickly. Like, I can heal big time. Like, on Friday I healed 2 15 pluses in time, and I'm so proud of myself for doing that, and I did 16, wasn't in time, but with the Grievous affix that we had, I really healed and healed so hard, and we did it, and it felt really, really good, and I feel like I am like an ample healer. I do feel like I'm quite a good healer, but in the artifact challenge it's just not about healing, it's about, like, you know, interrupting certain things and DPSing, and then there's a timer, and if you're like me, then timers in games to do something stress me out so much, to a point where I think, why am I going to bother doing this, because it's just making me antsy. I don't want to do content that makes me feel antsy, you know, anxious. I'd rather do content that makes me feel happy and relaxed, because it's a game and it's supposed to be fun. But this artifact challenge is killing me, is killing my soul, and there's people that are getting it that I'm just like, how are you getting it? And dude plays a demon hunter, and he has been doing his artifact challenge now for ages, and he is putting in the effort as well. Like, I just sometimes will go and do it. I've read up briefly about things that I need to interrupt and the tactics, and it's loosely in my mind, but dude is focused, and he's like flasking foods, drums, you know, he's really going balls out with his one, but he is struggling, and I watch him doing it, you know, Demon Hunter mobility is insane, and he's jumping all over the place and he's doing everything he's meant to do, but it just becomes like overwhelming, and I just think how, you know, how you could, he's a really good player, and I can't work out, if he can't do it, there is no way in hell that I'm going to be able to do it. And the frustrating thing is I've seen videos on YouTube of these Mistweaver monks, and they're like, yo, 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 I'm 893 atom level and I did it, yo. And I'm like, but what? I'm like 924 or something, and I'm really struggling. And Granny, what is the deal with Granny? She gets two-shot, and I'm, you know, Mistweaver monk, okay. I tried to make a haste set. I had a haste set and mastery set, and now I'm like all about the crit and versatility. But when I had my haste set, it reduced my heal spell cast time by like 0.2 seconds or something. So like it went down from 1.68 to 1.58 or whatever. It was so minor that it just didn't have enough of an effect, and my heals were weaker because I hadn't sort of gone for versatility and crit. So when I try and heal Granny in this artifact challenge, I don't have a chance to do it. But then when I watch YouTube videos, these people are breezing through it, like totally, and I can't even get past phase 1. And then that freaks me out, because I think phase 1's just the beginning. There's like loads of other stuff to do and a timer, and if you fail then you start from phase 1 again. And I just don't think I'm capable of doing it. I really don't. Do you guys remember on my Warlock I did the Green Flames challenge thing, where you have to go and kill, I can't remember what his name is, but he's a big demon thing, and you have to like enslave some demons that come out, and you have to DPS down some fell thingies, I can't remember, like little mob things. And I found that hard, but I found it doable, and like every time I went to do it, a little bit further, and I've got the whole selection of videos, I didn't do it in one hit, that's why there's like 4 videos. I've got them on my YouTube channel, I'll put a link to them so you can go and watch them, and you'll see there's like a progression there. There's like, right, that, now I understand that, but now that happens, I can do that and that, and I was slowly working towards getting my Green Flames. But this artifact challenge seems highly unfair when things are getting two-shot and I cannot heal fast enough, especially when I'm being pursued, which I use my Transcendence, and you know, I'm rolling away as quick as I can, and Granny's still getting two-shot, and I don't know how to do it. Like, I literally, it's like one of those things where, what do I press to make everything better again, because I don't know what's going on. Everyone's getting really hurt and I just get flustered, and I can't control my flusteredness. But if you are a Mistweaver monk and you have done this artifact challenge, please, I am so open to just tell me how you did it. How did you do it? Like, I've been reading guides and stuff, but I feel like it is still a unique, you know, RNG kind of experience for each person. It depends on certain elements and certain things. So what was the easiest way? Like, I thought I'd be able to cheese it at 924, but you can't cheese it. There's still things that need to be done. So please, you know, if you want my account details to do it for me, I think I'm getting to that point where I would give my account details out for someone to just log in and do this bloody artifact challenge for me. It's so annoying. Anyway, rant over. I feel a lot better now. You guys are brilliant shoulders, you know that. I can literally just go, there you go, have my issues. But anyway, it's Wednesday, so happy chest day everyone, and also happy patch day for us lot in the EU, who had our faces rubbed in it yesterday, because the launcher showed that the patch was live, but it wasn't live for us. I've just noticed that my nose feels like it's closing up, and I'm a bit concerned that I might be getting a cold. Anyway, have a wonderful week everyone. I will see you on Friday if you're a patron for the Friday surprise, and if you're not, then I'll see you next Monday for the weekly vlog. Have a wonderful week. Bye!